right, everybody, let's talk about multiplying numbers in scientific notation. I have an example here. We have 6 times 10 to the 12th times 4 times 10 to the 6. So we have two numbers written in scientific notation. Sometimes you'll see parentheses separating the two different numbers, like this. In this case, the parentheses really doesn't matter at all because all we have is multiplication, which is commutative and associative. So we could do any grouping, any order. All right. Now, say you didn't know really that much about scientific notation. Say you only knew how to convert numbers to standard form. So say we had 6 times 10 to the 12th. All right. We know this is a huge number because our power of 10 has an exponent that's 12, a positive 12. And really what this means is you're taking 6 and you're multiplying it by 10 12 times, which moves the decimal point to the right 12 times. So I could take 6. I'm going to move my decimal point right 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fill in the blanks with zeros. 1, 2, 3. This is a gigantic number. I wish my bank account was like this. Holy moly. That's huge. All right. Then I'd have to do the same with 4 times 10 to the 6. Every time I multiply by 10, my decimal goes to the right 1. I'm multiplying by 10 6 times, so my decimal point is going to go right 6 times. So here's my decimal point, right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that is another really big number. All right, that's $4 million. All right. Well, we're not dealing with money, but 4 million. All right. Now, if you do it this way, if you convert every number from scientific notation to standard form, you're going to make mistakes. Not only that, but you're going to overload your calculator. All right. So let's forget about standard form for a minute. You could always do it this way, but I do not recommend it. When you have to multiply numbers in scientific notation, here's what you're going to do. Step 1. You are going to multiply the numbers. And when I say numbers, I mean the first factor, like 6 and 4. All right, we're going to do 6 times 4. Well, that's 24. Step 2, we are going to add the exponents for the power of 10. Step 3, convert to perfect scientific notation. In the last video, I explained what that is. All right. So those are our 3 steps for multiplying numbers in scientific notation. So step 1, multiply the numbers. 6 times 4. Great, that's 24. Times. All right, step 2, add the exponents for the power of 10. Really what step 2 is, it's multiplying the powers. All right, let's get a little more math language in here. I'm multiplying the powers, and I'm multiplying powers with the same base. I'm doing 10 to the 12th times 10 to the 6th. Well, they have the same base, so I'm going to keep that base of 10 the same. Now I'm going to add my exponents. 12 plus 6 gives me 18. All right. Now step 3, convert to perfect scientific notation. Now this isn't perfect because this first factor, 24, it's too big. All right. That first factor needs to be greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10. All right. So really what I need to do is I need to take this decimal point, kick it back to the left one to get it between the 2 and the 4. So it's 2.4 times 10. Now if I move my decimal to the left, that is going to increase my exponent by 1. All right, so if my decimal goes left, my exponent, the number, gets bigger. All right, so that becomes 10 to the 19th. All right, so 3 simple steps. Multiply the numbers, multiply the powers, convert to perfect scientific notation. All right, as always, if you guys have any questions, send me a message on Google Classroom.